Yes, students, today we will be reading about the future tense. As we have studied about the present and the past, we came to know that all the tenses are having the four subparts. है ना? For example, the first one is indefinite or the simple tense. The second is imperfect, continuous or progressive tense. Third is the perfect tense, and fourth one is perfect continuous tense. So same way with the future tense also we are having the four subparts. The first is future indefinite tense or simple future tense. Second, future imperfect or future continuous or future progressive tense. And the third one is future perfect tense, and fourth is future perfect continuous tense. I hope up to this part it is clear to you. It is same as the different tenses, the present and the past. All the tenses are having the future. These three tenses are having the four subparts. Now students, we will be reading about the future indefinite tense or simple future tense. So whatever things are going to be happen in the uh, coming future time, that will be in the simple future tense. The structure for the sentences will be subject plus shall or will plus main verb, first form of the verb, and the object. Now shall and will, it is especially mainly it is used with the first person, and second and third person will be used. Now it is uses are to describe an action which is yet to happen. Okay, for example, I shall go to Agra tomorrow. Or the second one, he will come here on my birthday. So you can see the structure, the subject plus shall or will. I with I, it is a first person, shall is used, and with the second person, he will is used. Then first person, the first form of the verb is used, go and come, right? And the remaining is the object in the sentence. It's clear, I hope. Now we go for the future continuous tense. So now as you can see, the structure for future continuous tense is subject plus shall will. It will be used according to the subject, then plus be form of the verb, plus main verb ing form. You know that in continuous it is ing form of the verb is used plus object. Now what are the uses? The uses when it is used to, for example, to describe an action that will be continuing at a given point of time, that also in future. For example, tomorrow at this time I shall be taking my test. That is an event that is going to happen tomorrow. Tomorrow word is showing you about the future time. So tomorrow at this time I shall be taking my test. He will be playing cricket tomorrow morning. So with this, the two things will be clear to you, that it is again shall is used with the first person and he will is used with the second and third person, as well as the be word is used with the as a helping verb plus ing form of the verb. Clear? Now the third part is, we'll go for future perfect tense. Now you can just see the structure of future perfect tense is subject plus shall will plus have plus main verb third form plus object. It is common, as in earlier also you have studied, that the third form of the verb is used with the perfect tense, and you just have use of have. Okay, here don't use has or have, only have is used with the subject. For example, now for what are the uses? It is used to describe an action that will be completed at a given point of time in future. For example, his brother will have finished the work by next month. And the next one is, by this time next year I shall have watched the film. So all these are describing an action which will be completed at a given point of time in future. Clear? Now we go for the next form, that is the future perfect continuous tense. Now you can see the structure, that subject plus shall will plus have plus been plus main verb, that is with the ing form, plus object. Now if you compare all the structure of all the tenses, you will find the similarity of some of the verbs, right? So here also we have been is used, and it is used to describe an action that will be in progress even after a point of time in future. That means the action will take place in future, as well as at the point when they are saying that time also it will be continuing. For example, by the end of this year, I shall have been living in Kolkata for 4 years. So it is telling about the future time and also the progress of the event, right? Next example is Lata will have been singing from morning. So you can see the structure. Now again at the end of this the whole topic, I just want to say you is that you write all the structures of all the tenses and its 4 parts in on a single page. That means on a you can use a double page and write it, okay? Then it will be easy for you to memorize it. Thank you all of you.